But I want to paint the picture to you guys of like how deranged this video that we just watched actually is. Like, he said, I want to be the Joker to kill Tony's Batman. All these clubs are banning me. I'm just as good a comedian as anyone else, right? You shouldn't be saying shit like that over at the mothership talking about black comedy. It's hack. He was saying all sorts of shit in that goddamn video, right? But the part that really should stick with you is him wanting to be a part of the Kill Tony crowd when he clearly is not wanted there, right? And him saying that he wants to be the Joker to Tony's Batman type shit, right? Hold on to those things because this is all going to make all that sound crazy deranged. And you're going to completely understand why any comedian would say that these AI videos are making them fear for their lives, because this guy has been given every chance on Kill Tony that he possibly could be given, and he sucked ass and failed to deliver every single fucking time, dude. It is actually nuts. So let's check out Dubz General, his very first appearance on Kill Tony. We're going to see that. This is Kill Tony from 5 years ago. This was his first appearance on Kill Tony. Dubz is 3 years into comedy at this point. He's been doing comedy for 8 years now. Kill Tony number 507. This is with a woman named Jessica Michelle Singleton. No relation. I have no idea who this woman is. All right, I'm going to say that right now. You know this bitch?
No.
Anybody in the chat know this bitch? The W's in the chat if you know who the fuck Jessica Michelle Singleton is. Anyway, Dubz General, dude. Let's check out Dubz General's very first appearance
from the Red
on Kill Tony. Are we at the right time code? Let's go to it. All right, guys, prepare yourselves for this one. Dubz General. Dubz, take it away.
Wacky name should
Dubz
be interesting.
General. That's a store, isn't it?
We'll
Sounds
see
like
what
an
happens
insurance
here.
company.
Dubz General for the best jokes.
I mean, that was the best joke you're going to hear in relation to Dubz General. That girl who I don't know, says, it sounds like an insurance commercial. Dubz General. Go to the Dubz General here online.
Heard in town called 1-800-DUBS General now. Here he comes. Oh, he's on crutches, everybody. We love people on crutches.
I just met this guy.
We love
people on crutches. Look, is this where it all started? Is this where Tony's like physical disability fetish came from? Because he loves a good disabled comic. This is where it started 5 years ago. Tony got rock off of that. He got bricked up. We love a guy with crutches. He goes, I suck his dick. I suck his whole dick. Man.
In town called 1-800-DUBS General now. Here he comes. Oh, he's on crutches, everybody. We love people on crutches.
I just met this guy.
We love.
Yo, Ashley's dying right now. We love people on crutches. Tony really likes him, a physically disabled person.
He's very excited.
He's so excited the second somebody is not completely whole.
Well,
Tony goes,
I haven't watched younger Kill Tony, so it's
even funnier, right?
yes.
Even funnier. And notice, Tony not as famous, right? Nowhere near as red. Nowhere near as red. Now Tony's extra famous, very red, right? It's like the more famous you get, the redder you get, right? You have to work less. You have more time to drink. That drinking makes your blood pressure go up. You start getting red.
It's going to explode.
They call that rosacea. Okay.
Have a good fresh injury. We're going to talk all about it after the set.
Oh, he's got a
All
Bucky
right.
shirt on.
Oh, wow. This guy is very likable.
You'll also notice Red Band talks a lot more in the old ones. At some point, they gave him the no more.
We have an injured foot.
Well, I hadn't really heard until Story Wars, so
Yeah.
I can see why he might have got it.
It's a real live show. Anything can happen. One more time for Dubz.
I hate bitches with braces. It's because you're lying through your teeth, bitch. Yeah. When I fuck my girl, I like to yell out Kobe before I come. Gotta represent for LA.
Now, you notice it's like maybe 5 people in the way, way back laughing, right? Like just 5 maybe. You hear Dubz breathing more than you hear. Like Dubz tells a joke, he goes, and then one person in the back goes, huh? And then he goes and tells another one, starts breathing into the mic again.
Represent for LA. I love pussy. I love all types of pussy. I love white pussy. It just needs a little bit more seasoning on it.
You see him? He tries to get the girl's attention. He tries to get the white girl's attention on the stage. Mm-hmm. He goes, I like your pussy too, girl. It just need a little more seasoning on it. You know, y'all white motherfuckers, y'all never even heard of no salt, no pepper. Y'all never even heard of that. Look at that. Okay. I like this. She pays 0 attention to this man.
I love white pussy. It just needs a little bit more seasoning on it.
She literally looks the complete opposite direction. She just goes, yeah, I guess. She goes, my pussy could use a little more seasoning on it, couldn't it? I guess he's right. It's like the only reaction. Still looking at her.
I love black pussy. It always looked like this. What's wrong, pussy? I love Mexican pussy. It's just too fertile. I'm pregnant. Like, bitch, I just shook your hand, bitch. Lie down. Y'all ever heard this? That's called toilet paper pussy. You ain't never had no toilet paper pussy? That's it. I'm Dubz General.
I like, he goes, that's toilet paper pussy right there. The only person in the whole entire room that laughs is Red Band. He goes, ha, yeah. He goes, I heard of it. Dubz General. Isn't this funny as shit? Listen to this. The chat is pointing out something very, very crucial right now. He's like literally doing the Joker's like origin story. Did you watch the Joker? The one with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
It's essentially this. He like was really into this late night comedy show, right? And he always dreamed of being like a comedian, doing a set on that show, and then getting interviewed by the guy, right? The guy who was hosting it. Something like a Jay Leno or one of the older guys. I don't know what those really, really old guys are named, but you get what I'm saying. You get the idea, that late night bullshit, right? And then the Joker does get a chance to go do stand-up comedy, and he fucking bombs. He just fails completely. He doesn't remember anything he's supposed to say. He starts laughing awkwardly on stage. I think they boo him at one point, right? And like that's kind of like the beginning of the snowball running down the hill. This is kind of what's happening here. You know, he gets a couple laughs, nothing crazy, you know? Now, listen, Dubz General, right? That's his fucking minute, right? They talk to him for a little bit. Somehow, don't ask me why, Tony Tony Hinchcliffe, Tony H. Hinchcliffe actually sees something in this minute somehow, right? He got a couple laughs after talking about black pussy at the end of the set. Tony somehow sees something in this guy. It's the crutches. Trust me. Tony offers him to open for him at one of his shows. Listen to this.
Over the country. I just came from Florida just for David's show and this show.
Oh, sweet. What part of Florida?
Citrus Springs, which is an hour north and an hour east of Tampa and Orlando.
Okay.
Damn.
Very cool. All right.
An hour north and an hour east of Tampa, or to just say in between Tampa and Orlando. He has to try to like sound fucking crazy technical about the shit.
The girl's like, damn, why so much information?
For real, dude. The girl's like, it's not the seasoning that my pussy doesn't have, it's the lube. She goes, you're drying me up. You're talking about all these different directions. You're drying me up.
Right.
I'm actually throwing a festival there too, but
When are you throwing a festival there?
August 6th and August 7th.
Wow, that is
Fuck
so
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you're going to be there. It's Side Splitters.
You want to? Well, I'm not going to be at the festival,
Side
right?
Splitters.
Now, you heard that, right? Tony starts asking Dubz about a show that he has going on in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Dubz goes, the dates of my show are these 2 dates, right? And Tony goes, I'm actually going to be there that weekend too. Listen closely. Dubz goes, yeah, I know you're going to be at Side Splitters. I know your whole entire tour schedule.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, no, you're going to be at Side Splitters. Tony goes, no, Tony thinks he's talking about his show still, Dubz' show. That's
Right.
set for the same dates as Tony. Dubz is doing like a small comedy festival in Florida somewhere, right? That he's helping do. The same dates as Tony's weekend in Florida. Tony thinks he's talking about Dubz. He goes, no, I'm not going to be at your festival. He goes, no, I know you're going to be at Side Splitters. I said that. And Tony's like very confused by this. The guy already is showing signs of like, no, I'm stalking you. Like, it's not stalking to know a comedian's tour dates, right? If anything, a comedian wants you to know their tour dates, right? But the way he came across, he goes, I know you're going to be at Side Splitters. You're going to be at 4:45. You're staying at this hotel. He goes, you're going to be checking in at 11:30, right? I mean, that's what your itinerary says, right? I hacked into your agent's like computer, so I know like all your stuff. You know, it's like the way he says it comes across very stalkerish.
For David's show and this show.
Oh, sweet. What part of Florida?
Citrus Springs, which is an hour north and an hour east of Tampa and Orlando.
Okay.
Damn.
Very cool. All
Pussy
right.
drop.
I'm actually throwing a festival there too, but
When are you throwing a festival there?
August 6th and August 7th.
Wow, that is
Fuck
so
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you're going to be there at Side Splitters.
You want to? Well, I'm not going to be at the festival,
Side
right?
Splitters.
But that's not part of your festival, is it?
No, but
that is so crazy. I was going to ask you if you wanted to open for me at Side Splitters in Tampa, but you're doing.
Tony should never have. Tony does not know in this moment he's about to spark off a 5-year-long fucking plan for this guy to kidnap him and put him in a basement somewhere for this very moment. This is the very moment right here is going to inevitably end Tony up in a well in someone's basement putting lotion on the skin. Right?
Oh,
But the
yeah.
black version. So he's going to be like, it puts cocoa butter on the skin. Tony's like, not again, now. Yeah. Puts cocoa butter on the skin, rubs it in. It puts cocoa butter on the skin.
Well, I'm not going to be at the festival,
Side
right?
Splitters.
But that's not part of your festival, is it?
No, but
that is so crazy. I was going to ask you if you wanted to open for me at Side Splitters in Tampa, but you're doing a festival.
No,
so.
no. Well, we
But
can
how
work,
are you?
we can work
wait,
it out.
Wait a second.
We can work it out.
Hold up,
It's
hold
at
up.
the same weekend of your own festival. How
Yes,
could-
but I have workers that will work it, and then I
Fire
will drive
Festival,
down. It's
don't
only an
go.
hour.
Oh my God! Are you sure? I mean, I don't want you to break your foot.
Am I sure?
He does.
Okay.
He
Well, there
does.
you go.
Absolutely,
Break your
please, yes.
foot.
Sweet. Well, then there you go. 5th, 6th, and 7th at Side Splitters in
Great
Tampa. You can
club.
open for me.
I appreciate
Yeah.
Dubz General. 3 years in the game. Somebody's got to do it.
3 years in the game, somebody's got to do it. Let's give it up for Dubz General. 5 years ago, I mean, not as big of an opportunity as it is now, right? For a guy like Dubz, 3 years into the game, that's a big opportunity to open for a guy who's headlining no matter what the situation is, you know?
Yeah.
You just want to try to play off of that audience. You want to try to get some listeners from Tony's audience. That's a lot of exposure, right? Tony not realizing this guy will go to that show, all three of them, and a bomb at every single goddamn one, right? And how do we know this? You know, how do we know this? It's not like I went and saw Tony and Dubz 5 years ago at those shows in Florida. Or did I? No, I didn't. Imagine if I did, though. Imagine if I just happened to have like gone to that show and recorded something. That would be amazing. I'll tell you how I ended up finding out that Dubz did a bad job at Tony's shows in Florida. Because Dubz gets pulled again 3 years later. It's his second time on Kill Tony now. And Tony doesn't remember him at all. But Dubz has no problem reminding Tony about the fact that he opened for him. And that's where we find out Tony hated it. Tony hated everything that the guy did. Tony goes, "You ruined my night," when that happened. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you had something for me. All right, let's go to that time code. Now, we heard Dubs' first minute, right? Oh, wait until you hear the second one. This second...
Look at Tony's outfit.
I know. Tony's wearing the gayest goddamn outfit. He started 5 years ago. That was some normal shit. He had a normal, like, light blue button-up. Didn't look all that weird. His head looked a little bigger than his body. But other than that, he looked fairly normal. What is up with all this shit? And look at Red Band. What is Red Band on a fucking ayahuasca retreat or some shit? Fuck kind of shit is this? Red Band looks like he's literally about to get off stage and do ayahuasca later on that night. I don't like this. I don't like this. And I really don't like Dubs' next set. Listen to this next minute. The minutes get worse and like progressively worse. Wait until we get to the 4th minute. The very last one. Holy hell, it gets bad. This is Dubz General. This is the 2nd minute. Second appearance on Kill Tony. 3 years after his first appearance 5 years ago. Dubz General, let's give it up.
It's been a long time. Okay, going up first, 60 seconds, and then perhaps the fastest interview ever for Dubz General, everybody. 60 seconds from Dubz General. We're gonna fly through it till somebody kills. Here's Dubz General.
I like dark areolas. I don't like clear nipples. The reason I don't like clear nipples, I can see a heartbeat, bitch. Don't want to see a heartbeat while I'm fucking, you understand? Any Florida people in here make some noise for Florida? It said fuck Florida. Fuck your mama. All right, listen.
Look at that. He stops in the middle of the set. He goes, what? You said fuck Florida to like Ari or Tony or someone like that? And goes, fuck your mama. And tries to continue the set. He's already showing animosity.
Well, Tony's already shaking his head at him as soon as he hears him say, anybody here from Florida? He's just like.
But here's the thing. Tony don't even remember the guy. Tony just probably don't like Florida. At this point in time, Tony does not remember him. Or he does a very good job of pretending. Trust me. Wait until you see it.
I saw it.
It's bad. But I don't even think anyone said anything. What, Tony's shaking his head? That doesn't mean that he mouthed or said fuck Florida. Ari thinks that he's talking to him. Ari's like, what the fuck did I do? I love blacks, you know? Ari's like really like off put by this. Ari's like, we're on the same side, dude. You're black, I'm Jewish. Like, we're both victims.
Be while I'm fucking, you understand? Any Florida people in here make some noise for Florida? It said fuck Florida. Fuck your mama. All right, listen. Florida going to Georgia is a huge Confederate flag. I don't lie to my children. I'm in the car and my daughter says, Daddy, what's that? I said, they found a way to say nigga without saying nigga. My son, 9 years old, goes, what does that mean? I said, shh, listen. Nigga. White people, it's okay to laugh. Shh. We'll move on.
There. Half the set was breathing. He's literally.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how bad it is to do a set. Let's go back to the clip view. You know how bad it is to be a black man doing a comedy set at the Joe Rogan's Comedy Mothership, right? You drop nigga 3 times in the middle of the set and no one laughs. That's crazy. They will laugh at anyone drops the N-word at the Comedy Mothership. They all laugh. You know how bad it has to be for you to be a black dude saying the N-word at the Mothership and nobody laughs. That's fucking nuts. That's like literally the cheat code. You say fag, retard, or nigga, you got them. Like, that's your audience for the night. They're eating out the palm of your hand over there at the Mothership. You saying nigga like that, I mean, if you can't even, the N-word can't even help you, bro. Now listen, he plays, oh, I don't remember you.
There you go. I'm going to stop you right there, Dubz. You got caught up in a turbo round tonight. You randomly got selected during a turbo round. Most interesting thing about you before I let you go?
Most interesting thing about me is that I'm a single dad and I take care of my kids.
Boring. Wow, it's amazing. You know, stereotypes are real when it's like that's a shocking thing. I take care of my kids. All right.
I figured that would be like that.
Well, we're gonna fly through more buckets. Ari, anything for fucking Wyclef Gone over here?
Oh, nice. You a Giants fan?
I am a Giants fan, unfortunately.
Nice. Yeah, they're not that great this year.
I'm a giant fan of good comedy, and we haven't seen any tonight.
It's one of those nights.
Yep.
God damn, how long have you been
Every
doing comedy?
night.
Doing 5 years.
Every night.
5 years.
In Florida?
Not all in Florida, no. Tampa,
Tampa.
where I opened for you not two years ago.
What do you mean you opened?
Where I opened for you not 2 years ago. He couldn't help himself but to whip that one out of his back pocket, right? And it obviously did not go well for you because he didn't call you back. He ghosted you. He didn't even want you there. He even said, remember we watched the video where he goes, oh, this is what happened that night. The first show went good. The second show didn't go so good. It was when he was talking about the last appearance on Kill Tony. He brought up the shows that he did for Tony. And he even himself was like, the first one went well. The last two didn't go so well. But Tony don't remember it that way. Tony remembers it. They all went bad. But watch, Tony's going to play the whole like, I don't remember. You opened for me? He goes, I didn't let that happen at my show. No way. No way I did it.
Tampa, where I opened for you not two years ago.
What do you mean you opened for me?
So last time I was on the show, you said, do you want to open for me in Tampa?
And I had you open for me?
Absolutely. you
Where
did.
was that at? A comedy
And-
club?
Yes, sir. At the
Just one show?
2 shows.
Look at Red Band dying. Red Band's over there. Red Band don't even remember it. Red Band goes, wait, what? He goes, Tony let you do that for him on stage at his show. He let that. Red Band's losing. Red Band goes, finally, someone else gets the ass end of Tony's bullshit, right? Red Band's loving this. Watch this.
Absolutely. you
Where
did.
was that at? A comedy
And-
club?
Yes,
Look
sir.
at Red
Just
Band.
one show?
2 shows.
Okay. 2 shows in one night. How did that go?
Red Band's loving this. He goes, finally, someone else is getting Tony's fucking bullshit, huh? He goes, damn, somebody finally worse at comedy than me.
Went well. The first one went really well. The second one, not so much.
Not
It
so
was-
much, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, well, it was 18-year-olds. It was a difference in the crowd. No
Remember
drinking.
this, Tony?
18-year-olds?
Yeah, the second show was 18 and up. The first show was 21 and
I
up.
don't know how that works. This is
Even Ari, you heard Ari? He goes, you remember this, Tony? Ari's like, ain't no way. You let this guy open for you. Because that's like, what's happening right now is the equivalent of like when you and your boys go out to a club and one of them gets too drunk and fucks like a 350-pound girl, right? And then you all wake up the next morning and you go, you remember that one? Right? And they all go, no. And he goes, nah, no, she stayed over, but we didn't, no. And then all the guys are like, we heard y'all. We heard y'all. You had her squealing like a piggy in there. We all heard it. We know, okay? This is the equivalent of that. This is now them going, Tony, you slept with this fat bitch. You know? They're all going, you let this guy open for you. What are you, fucking crazy? Even Ari goes, the fuck? Ari goes, I look like a fucking homeless guy, and I'm shocked right now that you let this guy open for you.
olds?
Yeah, the second show was 18 and up. The first show was 21 and
I
up.
don't know how that works. This is crazy. This was 2 years ago?
Yes.
Man, I have no memory whatsoever.
When you were in Tampa, you were like, this is the horrible room because the ceilings were so high. It was like a
Was
theater.
it the improv?
Yes.
It was the improv. I remember that. Steve Simone was on those shows. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
correct? Okay,
Yes, sir.
I do remember that. Yeah, you didn't do good.
You didn't do so good, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
You didn't do it.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass
Get your ass on, man. Get your ass on, man. Tony saying that you didn't do so good. Tony goes, it wasn't the high ceilings, my friend. You heard that. He tried to blame it on the high ceilings. He goes, no, Tony, you said it yourself. The place didn't have good ceilings. You said it was bad for comedy. It was bad. It wasn't the words that came out of my mouth. I'm telling you, it was the ceiling. They make the whole set sound different.
Horrible room because the ceilings were so high. It was like a theater.
Was it the improv?
Yes.
It was the improv.
Even the crowd goes, you kidding me right now? The ceiling? Really? The ceiling? Yeah, okay. The crowd even knows. They go, we watched you. We watched you for a minute. The ceiling could be right above your head. It wouldn't have saved that minute. You could have been right underneath the top. It wouldn't have saved that minute.
The ceilings were so high. It was like a...
I want to hear him.
That works. This is crazy. This was 2 years ago?
Yes.
Man, I have no memory whatsoever.
When you were in Tampa, you were like, "This is the horrible room because the ceilings were so high." It was like a theater.
Was it the Improv?
Yes.
It was the Improv. I remember that. Steve Simone was on those shows. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
correct?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I do remember that. Yeah, you didn't do good. I remember now. And I did. I did. You had a good minute the first time you were on. You said you were from Tampa. I was going to
He did not have a good minute. Tony's still remembering that wrong. Literally, he said toilet paper pussy and Red Band went, huh. And that was like all he got the whole set. Red Band is loving this, bro. Somebody else finally getting that shit. Red Band loves it. Red Band over there looking like Philip Seymour Hoffman and shit, dude. Red Band over there looking crazy, bro. Don't he kind of look like Philip Seymour Hoffman a little bit? Chill, Red Band. Chill, daddy. Chill. He looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman, Elton John, and Brian Redband all at the same time. It's fucking nuts right now.
Yeah, you didn't do good. I remember now. And I did. I did. You had a good minute the first time you were on. You said you were from Tampa. I was going to Tampa. I had you do it. And ever since then, I've barely let you actually ruined that for a lot of people. I've barely let anyone open for me from the show since then. Yeah, you can't judge a person just off of a minute.
What's your name?
Dubz General.
Dubz General ruined it for everyone.
For the worst Tampa jokes in town, call 1-800-DUBS General now. There he goes. We're doing a turbo round. There goes Dubz General, everybody.
What, you don't like the way Ari's holding his microphone like that?
No, it's weird.
That's not for you, huh? Ashley's sick at Ari Shaffir. She goes, that fucking Jew. I don't like him. Just kidding. Ashley don't say that. Ashley's a very nice person. You guys don't know her. Quit judging her. Anyway, we're going to move on to Dubs' third appearance now. Dude, remember I told you guys, the appearances are getting worse. They're getting worse. These things are bad. Watch this. First one, he got 2 laughs, one from Red Band and one from like a guy that was too drunk in the back of the show, right? Second one, no laugh. Even drops the N-bomb a couple times. That's literally the mothership hack. He still couldn't do it. He like cheated the system and still lost, right? This third one, even worse. And he has to do comedy in front of Eric Griffin and whoever the fuck this is. I don't know. What is a Jim Florentine?
That's right. You reminded me of that.
What is even that? I don't even know what a Jim Florentine is, right? But you got to do comedy in front of that? And Eric Griffin, dude, I don't even want to look at Eric Griffin. He's ugly as fuck. Anyway, Dubz General, version 3. Check this out.
Tell him that.
We got to keep moving along, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the bucket we go. Make some noise. 60 seconds uninterrupted for Dubz General. Dubz General, everybody. Here he is. Dubz General.
You see his face when he walked out? Mm-hmm. Dude, pay attention to this guy's face when he walks out. Immediately he goes, I hope nobody recognizes me as soon as I walk up on stage because this is gonna be rough if it is, you know? You're a psychopath at this point to keep signing up like this. You a psychopath to keep signing up like this. And this one, the last one was like episode 651. This is episode 655. So he got pulled again, like within a short period of time.
That's a little sus.
Just a little sus, right? Now let's check this out. Look at his face when he walks out. Pay attention to this, guys.
Oh, Dubz General,
Look at Dubz.
everybody.
Look at his face. Look at that face. Guilty as a motherfucker. He goes, I hope these motherfuckers don't recognize me. I put extensions in my dreads hoping that they don't recognize me. Guy got pulled like, what? This is his second time getting pulled in 3 months, right? And somehow his dreads grew like 8 inches in that time. That's nuts. That's the fastest dreads I've ever seen.
Here he is, Dubz General.
I'm afraid of retarded people. When I was growing up, my mom worked at a place, we called it the helmet place, because everybody had on helmets. My dad would drop me off at my mom's job and say, go and get your mama. You know how scary it is at 9 years old when you hear this sound? It's okay, they're not in here. The reason why I'm really afraid of retarded people is because I watched the movie The Goonies. Anybody else? Just me?
Another one.
If you didn't, hey, you guys.
Another one.
Y'all know that retarded people are the strongest people on earth? I was watching this retarded porn, don't judge me. And the dude was jacking off and he ripped his whole dick off. He was like, ah! All right, that's enough for me, eh?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah.
It's progressively getting worse. These should be getting better, if anything. You should be wanting to, like, prove yourself to these motherfuckers, right? I feel like this guy is doing stand-up, like, practicing in, like, his living room. And he goes, now I got the delivery down, right? But he's not doing it to anyone. Nobody's laughing. What, the walls are going to laugh in your living room? You know? That's what I feel like. It's like you have to be doing it to nobody if you think that this is the funniest shit. I don't know.
Agreed.
It might be me. I'm pretty sure Tony just goes, get the fuck off stage. And like, just go, get out.
My name is Dubz General, y'all. Thank y'all.
Don't you do it.
Hold on a second here. First of all, I have to pre-pull another name out of this fucking bucket. You just did a whole set, minute long. You said retarded 15 times.
True.
How do you think it went?
Better than the last time.
Wow, I can't imagine what happened last time.
Better than last time.
I mean, what the fuck happened last time?
He breathed into the mic a little more than he did this time. So as far as, you know, mic placement, way better than last time. Other than that, just as quiet.
Last time I got 0 laughs, and then I said that I opened for you, and you was like, yeah, you didn't do well.
Right. You reminded me that I let you open for me in one show at the Improv in Tampa. Right?
2 shows.
Tampa? Oh, you did too?
2 shows. It was 2, Tony. I didn't just bomb for you once. I bombed for you twice. How do you not? You're making it worse for yourself. You shouldn't even bring it up. If he goes, if it was me and he went, what happened last time you were on the show? I go, nothing. And I would walk off stage. That was it. I would go, nothing happened. Actually, it went really well. I'll see ya. And I would leave.
You didn't do well.
Right. You reminded me that I let you open for me in one show at the Improv in Tampa. Right?
2 shows.
Tampa? Oh, you did too?
In Tampa.
Okay, yeah. We had 2 in the same night.
Yes.
Right. And it didn't go that great.
Didn't.
Right. No, it didn't. And I can't
Fucking
have
red
people
band.
opening and not doing great because it doesn't set a good tone for the show.
Very true.
But that's right. You reminded me of that. I was just asking about the set, but you reminded me of an entire terrible evening of comedy that you did.
Here we go.
Jim Florentine.
I didn't know David Lucas took Ozempic.
Best joke out of that whole entire night. God damn, my man. I didn't know David Lucas took Ozempic like that. He do look like skinny David Lucas. He looked like David Pucas. That's an anorexic joke, okay? You guys should be laughing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Do not.
I don't know who David Lucas, what he looks like.
David Lucas is this fat black man. You know, he was one of the first Kill Tony like regulars, I think, was David Lucas. Now he makes a living off of being fat and black and not funny. But it's all off of the Kill Tony fucking machine, you know? So it works out for him. David Lucas. Anyway, we're going to actually end the show on this one, guys, because we're coming on 4 hours. We end the last segment is a Timmy No Breaks episode from 3 weeks ago. You know, I just thought it was funny to see him chop it up, make fun of Bradley fucking Williams or whatever, because Bradley Williams is a little fucking freak. He scares me. But we'll end it on this Dubz General's last appearance on Kill Tony. Now, you see the making of a murderer that's happening here. This, I mean, bucket pool after bucket pool, Dubz General is subjecting himself to any comedian's worst nightmare. To be put up on stage, bomb your ass off, and it be followed with just fucking humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual. On top of that, you keep bringing up the one thing that makes you so hated to this fucking guy, right? Even though it's so clear that you want to be a part of this so bad, you keep signing up. You keep fucking trying to do better. You suck ass at your job. I'm sorry. It's just not for everyone sometimes, right? And then when all else fails, you get banned from every goddamn comedy club in your area, and you start making AI videos of all these comedians that don't want nothing to do with you getting assassinated, right? But it's us. It's everyone else who's the problem, right? It's not Dubz General ain't the problem. I'm going to prove to you guys that he ain't the problem right here. Because this last set that Dubz pulls off right here, right?
It's still not that much time in between. 7:07.
7:07. What was the last one? 6:65, right? 6:65. Now he's getting pulled again. Kill Tony number 7:07. This last bucket pull right here, this is Dub's last appearance on the show. The last one for now. We all know that he still signs up every week. Ain't no way in hell he doesn't, right? What else would he do at this time? Write new jokes? I think not. Okay? I think not. This last appearance right here, it's going to paint the whole picture for you. This is going to show you right here is where he goes, you know what? I'm going to start making AI videos of all these motherfuckers getting killed, man. I'm sick of this shit. Wait until you see this last set from Dubz General, and then we're going to end the show here. This is a good one. You guys are going to love this. Watch this. Dubz, take it away.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pool. I do believe this is fucking number 20 or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Watch Tony's reaction to this. Watch when he reads Dubs' name. Watch this.
Make some noise for... Oh, we know this guy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
As soon as he sees him, now finally Tony...
Yeah.
Now the guy is starting to get picked frequently enough to where Tony is like, dude, this is like, now I actually do remember him, you know? It's been 3 times it took him to come on stage and do shitty comedy for Tony to actually remember him. Now Tony goes, oh no, I'm going to have to put a restraining order on this guy. So it's starting to, you know, stay top of mind now. That's very good right there. Give it up for, oh, God damn it. Yeah. You know, that's funny as shit.
Make some noise for... Oh, we know this guy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Dubz General, ladies and gentlemen. Bucket pool number 20, Dubz General. I can already tell you. We have another one coming.
So, white people, I'm new to dating. Are y'all still afraid of AIDS out here?
Y'all still afraid of AIDS out here, boy? You know, that disease that died in like 1999. No, I'm just, do you anyone even get AIDS anymore?
They got a lot of commercials about it.
Yeah.
AIDS
Oh,
medicine.
they do.
Yeah.
What is that? The PrEP, right?
I guess.
You talking about that where
I
it's
don't
always
know.
like a trans person going, I take my PrEP, and they
Yeah. That's it.
and they go, this is good. This good shit. You know? It's still fucking, it's for fucking blacks and gays, right?
I guess.
Ain't nobody scared of AIDS except blacks and gays. No, I'm just joking. What are they saying? Somebody in the chat is saying, I was on Kill Tony. There's like 800 people signing up. I think it's rigged. Ashley said the same fucking thing, dude.
Hey, Ashley.
Okay, I am happy that this person said this. I'm very happy that this person said this. Not because I didn't want to necessarily entertain Ashley's theory on this, but it was more or less that I was like, why would they rig it for someone that they clearly hate? And Ashley kind of thought, she goes, well, it's just to kind of get like a situation going so that it'll get clipped and people will talk about it and blah, blah, blah. But it obviously didn't work. This happened for 5 straight years and nobody knows about this guy. They're even in the chat saying, I feel like we're getting some exclusive shit because nobody's talking about how much Dubz General sucks ass right now. Like, we literally stumbled upon this asshole. I just, like, dude, fell into my fucking lap. But it is very funny how you're not the only one who's thinking this way.
I'm always thinking something about this show. I did the same thing when we watched the Netflix special.
The Netflix ones are predetermined. The bucket pools are predetermined because it's an arena show and they try to control that a little more.
But I also think at this point, he's still able to do this. There's some sort of scouting around way, or maybe just not even that they want to promote Dubz General. They just like seeing the riled up, like how funny it is that Tony got all of like.
I don't disagree necessarily. I'm not saying that I don't think it's rigged or that they would be above this. Don't get me wrong. But like, if that's true, right? If all of these Dubz general pools were like somehow rigged, right? To be like some reality TV show situation to try to get clips or virality out of these interactions and these moments, right? They failed miserably. Nobody is talking. Nobody knows who this guy is. He's literally been on Kill Tony as a bucket pool more than some of the guests. Luis J. Gomez has been on the show less than this guy. And Luis J. Gomez has the #1 appearances on the show. This guy is like, if that's the case, which I'm not saying I doubt, that is a miserable fail on Tony's part. But there are other failures. Drew Nickens.
It might not have been Tony's idea.
Oh, man. Imagine it was Red Band's idea. Red Band failed miserably on that. What else are they saying? Some level of rigging, they say. The guy that said he was on Kill Tony said he bombed. It's hey, what episode of Kill Tony were you on? I'll watch that. If someone's in the chat and they don't mind us watching their episode of Kill Tony, that would be funny as shit. So hey, COVID clown, I think, right? It says COVID clown. COVID clown, send us your episode. Tell us the number of the episode. We'll play it. In the meantime, let's listen to Dubz. Dude, I'm telling you, this set is good, dude. Watch this.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Dubz General, ladies and gentlemen. Bucket pool number 20, Dubz General. I can already tell you. We have another one coming.
So, white people.
What up, nigga?
I'm new to dating. Are y'all still afraid of AIDS out here? I've been fucking these ratchet bitches lately, and I was in with her, and I was getting it in. I was trying to get it. I was, fuck y'all, that's how I fuck. And she said,
Cricket.
I kept fucking. I didn't give a shit. I kept fucking. I'm not finna do this with y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have yourself a great.
There he goes, Dubz General, ladies and gentlemen. You can go, Dubz. We're in turbo round right now. We are flying through it. Go ahead.
What the fuck was that?
Are you guys having fun still?
Dubz General, I ain't fitting to do this with y'all. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
He didn't even like get to the meow.
Didn't even think about it. Halfway through, not even halfway through his set, bombs the first 3 goddamn jokes, goes, I better get out while the getting's good. He goes, I'll see y'all motherfuckers later. I got a warrant. And runs out. That is so funny. And Ari Matty, probably the worst person in comedy. Not he's a bad comedian. He's a piece of shit. Let's get him laugh like a hyena off of this.
Much y'all have yourself a great.
There he goes, Dubz General, ladies and gentlemen. You can go, Dubz. We're in turbo round right now. We are flying through it. Go ahead.
What the fuck was that?
Dubz General, dude, walking off stage. Hold on 1 second. We're going to take a quick break, right? We're going to take a real quick break. I have to pee like a fucking racehorse. And I do want to finish talking shit about Dubz, and I want to check out this guy's Kill Tony appearance because he told us what episode it is and shit. So
Okay.
Don't go anywhere with 2 minutes, not even. We'll be right back here on Lost Ox Media.